Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back, I guess? Well, I mean, we're back in DBC, so but this also isn't really the same series, despite being the same world. I don't know. Anyways, we're doing something different and silly today. Um, as you can tell, I have restarted. I'll go over more of that in just a moment. So this is the exact same world, like all of the party stuff, all of our stuff. I don't think I got that legitimately in the series, did I? I was doing some testing, trying to make sure I was getting everything working, and I pulled the Z sword out in creative mode just to have it, and I don't think that's technically legitimate. I don't think. Like, we gathered a whole bunch of Dragon Balls, but I don't think we ever picked up 3, 5, 6. Actually, no, I think I did get the Z sword legitimately, right? Or at least I was building up Kachin shards to get it. Maybe? I don't remember now. It's not like we couldn't get it legitimately pretty easily. I'm just gonna hold on to it anyways for the cool thing. Welcome to DBC with silly configs and and a little bit of extra stuff going on. So basically, I've made some changes. I can't look at the stat screen right now. Instead of the max 10,000 stats or whatever we had before, our max is now 1,000,000. Literally just added a couple zeros there. TP gain. I recorded a tiny little clip from some of my testing that I might put in at the beginning of this video. I haven't quite decided yet. I hit Stack Overflow issues very quickly. Like, if you put everything maxed out for how much TP you gain per singular point of mind, and then you mess with things for specific races, it breaks very quickly. You start getting stack interflow errors where suddenly you have negative 2 billion TP. And then every other hit you have a random chance to go like positive 2 billion. It is very funny, but very broken and unsustainable. Which I mean is kind of the point of this little mod pack. Or this little thing. Like, this is only going to be like an episode. Maybe? I'm still unsure whether or not I'm going to get through the whole thing. Because I didn't go as crazy with the config as I could. I'll go over the other stuff in a moment. I'm still working on the config. I made it so that Kaioken is sustainable in any form. And that is kind of it. This I'm probably going to be messing with configs like mid-video, like seeing how far we can go. Like, ooh, what if I just do this thing? That's probably how this is gonna go. The point where like this is gonna be way too long for one video. Unless I just make it like 3 hours long. Which is extra fun because I'm recording at midnight. Oh no. Oh no, this is supposed to go up tomorrow. I'm in danger. Anyways, this is what you get for putting stuff off to the last moment that you know is going to take a while to put together. Anyways, yeah, I haven't changed too much. Basically, it was just max stats, added it so we got insane amounts of TP, and changed how Kaioken works a little bit. Because I figured this is already going to be silly enough. I could change every value in the config if I wanted to, so that super form, or that our base form was just stronger than God. I could do this. It is very silly. Anyways, that's about it for config changes. There's technically a different mod, but I'm going to have to reload the world in a moment to showcase it. But let's go over character customization, shall we? Because obviously I have gone back to base. We are not going to be any of these races. We are going to be an Arcosian. Because I did not get to showcase it in the main series and I wanted to. So, Arcosian have cool things going for them. I have adjusted their TP gain specifically to give them a whole bunch extra. I don't think I changed anything else other than making sure that super form was maintainable in their... Our Kaioken was maintainable in their forms. I think I was going to mess with their special PowerPoint system, but I decided against it because I wanted to get at least somewhat of a feel for it. Yeah, we have full customization thing, but we can't actually see what our higher forms look like without changing them. But I do know that this one right here changes that little piece there, and I believe is like the main body skin tone of our base forms and all that stuff. I had this one, I had set it up to a color I like, but apparently, whenever you mess with it a bit too much and change things, it resets. Um, I don't remember how I had this set up. I think I had it like that. This, I had like a light pink, I think, as well as this was just like a little bit of a darker pink. Or I had the headpiece as like a light pink, and then this was like an off-white, or... I kind of like it. I'll have to see it in the higher form. I'm just going to leave the eyes as is. Nose. Leave it on nose 1. Nose 5's not too bad, actually. Just a little something, but no, I think I just prefer nose 1. Mouth. No mouth. Oh, come on. I kind of like now 6. Every time I've been like messing around with how I want to put together the character, I keep getting attacked by the Yetis. It's very annoying. You know what? I kind of like it. So we're gonna go with that, and then I'm just gonna keep the red eyes to get a little bit of contrast. But you can see how I can change all of that. This is gonna be coming back into play in a little bit. As is typical, martial artist, just because it gives us... I just never go spiritualist or warrior. Even if I don't end up using key attacks, I just prefer martial artist because of the extra key and all that stuff. It's a nice middle road. So I'm just going to leave regular aura color. Sure, there we go. And then instantly, I am knocked out of that form we just created and put into base form. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Yeah, I'm not going to get much better, and I don't have to start from scratch if I keep going. Maybe I should get different armor than this one, though. Maybe I should have just spawned in armor, because obviously this isn't like the full survival experience either. But I'm just going to hang out in this form for a little bit. Start working on form mastery. Oh yeah, I changed form mastery too. This now maxes out at 100. I doubled it. I could have like 20 times it. I just decided to double it instead. Just looking at the already silly modifiers I'm already getting. But like Arcosians, they're kind of funny. They have their base form, and then they have a whole bunch of forms that are just straight up just weaker that you can hang out in for no reason. What is going on? Where's all my hunger going? Oh, and also, why did that dino meat do like nothing for me? Where's my food going? Why are you doing like that? I don't have good food. I'm eating rotten flesh. Ugh. I forgot I had nothing saved. Never mind. Would you knock it off? I'm at 5%, which means I'm kind of strong. Although in base or in minimal, that just means 1s and 2s. But how many TP? Oh, we're already at 10,000 TP. And that's on normal. Let's go up to insane. I can get over 100 points in now. Like probably 500 if I had to guess. Yeah, this is silly. But I have to do one thing. Whoops. 1 second, I forgot that was gonna happen. There we go. Now I'm out of the crash, and if I just go JRMCM main 0, I can actually do what I wanted to showcase. Original Dragon Ball, Nostalgia Gone Wild, Back to the Past. I have a side mod in now. So, someone suggested this side mod that... Nighttime. I think basically just turned into day, and then suddenly it's nighttime whenever I get to going into it. Dang it. Someone suggested a side mod that added in GT based on a different YouTuber series on this, where they were running through this side mod. And I was taking a look at it, and there are some things I didn't quite like about it. We'll get to that in a little bit whenever we actually get to showcase the stuff in it. But apparently it changes up the base game story. It adds in some stuff later on, like the entirety of the GT story, and 4 extra side stories, which is cool. Although a couple of them you actually have to complete at a certain point in the story. Kind of awesome. So yeah, I decided why not? We'll just work through a little side story thing while we're doing this. It's not like I'm gonna run into problems. And I'll probably just end up commanding minimal base mastery up for everything. I don't feel like waiting all the time. But anyways, how does I might just skip to the GT stuff. I think there's some extra stuff in like the middle of Dragon Ball in like Z, but it's just like it's a couple extra fights here and there. I think they basically just skip Dragon Ball. There's like a couple of things like Piccolo's children killed Krillin. We need to avenge him. We fight to protect. It uses up all 7. Then we fight Demon King Piccolo. Dragon Balls have been stolen. Demon King Piccolo returned. Demon King Piccolo has stolen your Dragon Balls. Apparently, I'm assuming this takes place after the base DBC mission where you defeat King Piccolo. Let's just go to Goku's place and sleep through the night real quick. Except Goku's place doesn't have a bed because it got blown up because I took it with me to fight at the Cell Arena and then it got blown up or something. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Oh well, time/day. Obviously, slash game roll do daylight cycle, I think is what it is. False. Yeah, I'm not doing it fully legitimately. Anyways, 50% in minimal form. I'm like a 5th or a 3rd of my normal power. It is silly. There's no real reason to run around in this form. Actually, there is. I almost forgot about a thing. You have to be in the minimal forms to get the power points, but you need some levels of your racial Arcosian skills for that. So let's just go in, pop in like 100 points in mind. Speaking of which, I should go back and get... I'm out of TP points. That did not take long. Oh yeah, I need to train. I almost forgot. Where are my training pods? I forget where I have them set up. In the hyperbolic time chamber. Before I go, potential unlock, key sense, key fist. You two I don't need because I can't really use them. Fly, key protection, key infuse. Yes, pick up a whole bunch of the basics. I already feel pretty fast. I think Arcosians are technically just the starting fastest race, if I remember correctly. Although I don't quite remember if that's true or not. Learn skills. Endurance, meditation, jump. Oh yeah, we're still on the active. Whoops, we're still on active meditation. I forgot. Whoops, I didn't change that config. But is that all the skills? I think it might be. Future Trunks, do you got anything for me? Oh yeah, this time, playing through Dragon Block C, I have Dragon Block C. Yeah, I said it right. I've actually watched all of Dragon Ball Z now. Like, I actually know what's happening, which is weird. I say it's weird. Like, it makes perfect sense. I probably should have. Oh, I have Swoop on, I guess. I forgot to grab a weight, which I actually already have on me. So, I have now actually seen the entirety of the original, or not the original series, of Dragon Block Z, at least, in its entirety. I tried to watch the original Dragon Ball, and I I couldn't. I made it 3 episodes in, and I was like, nope, nope, we're gonna skip ahead. So, here we are. I know what's happening now. I've seen it in action on the screen. Anyways, we're just going to do Shadow Dummy, Shadow Dummy, Shadow Dummy, Shadow Dummy. And we're probably at 1 million TP by now. Only 300,000. That is a whole lot less. Oh yeah, I took away a couple of zeros and then put the cost down by a couple of zeros instead, just to avoid integer overflow again. That's what I did. I almost forgot. Okay, now we're over 1 million. Thank you, Shadow Dummy friends. We will not be needing your assistance for a little while. Although I made the boost that mind gives each point just like silly insane. So every points of mind, I think we get like 100 extra TP or something like that. Or it's some like stupid exponential number of it just going up forever, infinitely. But I am not going to be touching my combat stats for a little bit. So let's put 300 more points in mind, just so we can never run out. Well, let's start at Transformation 3. I think that's a good place. I think that's when we can start building up PowerPoint. Although, I am suddenly forgetting how to actually build these up. I know I'm supposed to do it in, like, minimal forms. Do I have to be at 5%? I might need to be. Let's see, do I need to be at 5% to start building up PP? Yes, the answer is yes. Oh, I should have just sat and let that build up for a little bit. I should have adjusted that config too. But oh well, at level 3, I think our max PP is like 1500 or 150 or something like that. So we'll just start building that up as we're going through some of these starting fights. So, Selkie. Ow, it's taking quite a bit longer to beat you than I thought. Actually, level 3 transformation might only be 100, come to think of it. I think level 2 gives you 50, and then level 3 gives you 100, and then 4 is 150. I don't quite remember. I think our transformations only goes up to 5. Might have gone too far. I don't remember. Anyways, I'm just gonna let PP build up for a moment. Let's head back to Goku's place.
Did you hear that?
And actually, we're gonna go up to 50% for this fight, just to make it a little bit easier, because we are in minimal form, just doing nothing. So, Demon King Piccolo. This is the first fight we're going to see that exists because of the side add-on. I believe it's like DBASkins. I had to go searching for this, for the mission pack to add it in, which I found via a different YouTuber's videos. If you look up Dragon Block C GT, I think it's like the first option, like RikudouFox or something like that. But that's the first fight added in by the by that side mod. And as you saw, we have like nothing going for us, and had no problem defeating him. Demon King Piccolo used Shenron to regain his youth. Then he killed Shenron. I forgot there were still missions that made me run around. Rocky Biome again. Demon King Piccolo. Oh, this one has a walking animation. You might actually be the one from the base game mod. I don't remember. None of the ones from the side add-on actually have animations, or can launch key attacks, or fly. Yeah, Yeah, we're not going to run into many problems. I'm basically just decided to add it in because it has some enemies with like 20 million health, which was also a reason why I didn't want to do it for like a regular series, but I don't really mind doing it for this. Anyway, Steam King Piccolo's. He can eat a Kamehameha. Popo's training. Popo has 500 health. But that just means I hit him 100 times. He does 1 in return. I basically just have this add-on in for some punching bags. Hey, I'm getting in some training while I'm actually training with Popo. Nice. That's... I have to actually go down a ways to start regaining my PP. Does it just need to not be at... I just need to not be at 50, apparently. Like, I can do these fights at, like, 30% and be able to get it no problem. Hey, at least I'll build up some TP while we're going. Interesting, I cannot slash blade you. You are classified as a friendly enemy. A friendly mob, I guess. Hey, I can at least do this. Hey, I grabbed the Z sword out for a reason. Sorry, Popo, I'm just speeding things along. I don't need turbo mode on. Eat up. So, here's that. Demon King Piccolo, return to the King's Lair. Tien, need your help. Kill Piccolo once and for all. Again, this is more or less the same fight as before. He's not moving very quickly. I can just sort of stun lock him like that. I'm gonna use the Z-Sword to speed some of these up because it's just a lot of punching. Now it's a rematch with Krillin. New enemy, new old friends. But again, no animations. Also, Krillin's like way too tall. I'm a member of the Frieza race. I'm just here beating up all of Goku's friends right now. And the brawl between rivals now. Oh, you have a walking animation. So I guess not all of them have nothing going for them. But they are super weak. I am in an ultra weak form in comparison to what I should be. I've put in 0 stats besides mine. I'm at 30%, and I just have no problem. This is a rather easy side mod. Until you get to, like, the really high-end stuff. Junior reveals he's the spawn of Piccolo and threatens to kill everyone. Please stop him. Piccolo! We have walking animations. And can do, like, 50 damage. Actually, you have... I think you might be base game Piccolo, like the original one, the super weak one. Now he's a giant! Yeah. Although, a couple of these missions are a little bit finicky on wanting to actually start. I noticed that while testing too. This one had lost the walking animation, but now has 600 health and a whole bunch of, and is a lot bigger. Oh, I guess PP doesn't max out at 100 at the current transformation level. It's going up to 300. Cool. Saiyan Saga, here we go. Raditz. Raditz is an enemy we have to care about, because this is the base DBC Raditz. They truncated a lot, where they got rid of some of the, like, meaningless little side missions, like we don't have to gather a whole bunch of dino meat, or that stuff. Like, I think we need the Dragon Balls a couple of times. So they've truncated a bit, then they've elongated a couple of things, like the Ginyu Force is now separated into 3 different missions instead of just one big one. Yeah, and then there's some extra fights and some taken away. Yeah, let's head over to Otherworld. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. I figured I'd do it anyways. We need to go see King Kai anyways. Also, now that I've actually seen what happens in Dragon Block C and Dragon Ball Z, there are a number of characters that I didn't know were missing from this mod that really should be here. Like the Supreme Kai, Goten, Dende... Like, it goes up to the Boo Saga, but none of the important characters from said sagas are actually here. Why am I running? Let's put fly all the way up, and then we just teleport to King Kai. Like, why am I going to go along Snake Way? That's not what we do here. Hello, King Kai. Hello, Jinryu. Grab the sword. Thank you. We want to learn... we want to learn all three of these. We're not going to be using Mystic Form just yet. I also want to buy Kaioken, why can I not buy God Form? Oh yeah, I need to max out Transformation first, that's right. I would love to buy those two skills right now, but when I can just buy them from Whis later. So here we go. Revive. Now... do I just go like Kaioken times 20 against against Raditz? Like just pull it out a little bit early. You shouldn't use Kaioken until you fight Vegeta, but I could. Head back to Goku's house.
What is that?
Also at this point, let's do the form mastery thing. Yeah, it's JRMC form mastery, I think. For our current one, is going to add it all the way up to 100. Minimal is now 100. Woohoo, we now do have 4 strength. It doubled our stats. Which, honestly, at this low of a level is kind of meaningful. We're not going to be beating Raditz just yet. Let's put fly to simple. Can I maintain a maxed out Kaioken in minimal? Not. It's not a maxed out Kaioken. It's currently on level 1. Meditation, endurance, ki boost. Kaioken, we're going to max it out and then just use level 2 for a little bit. Potential unlock, I'm not going to touch just yet. Key sense, let's just max it out so that we can lock on and see things a bit better. Mind up to 1,000. Sure, that'll go for a little bit. I also made it so that Mystic Form doesn't run out. So... Kaioken times 2, times 3. What is the drain on it like? 2. I have 0 stats, so that makes sense. Yeah, Raditz is still a no-go. I can't outrun him and just end the fight without dying, though. That's a positive. If he ever stops chasing me. There we go. Also, I'm just going to do the same thing I did for... I'm just going to max out the mastery for Kaioken. We're now taking 1, because mastery for Kaioken is mostly just affecting... is mostly affecting drain, but it does affect stats as well. Like, we're up to 7, although I forgot to check it before, so I don't know what that was like. Ooh, we now do 10 damage per punch. Let's head back to Otherworld. Fine, Raditz, I'll stop messing around. Have it your way. Wee. So, do I do this the stupid way and just see how far I can go with minimal? Oh wait, why am I in base? Oh yeah, I got knocked down to 0, which actually puts me up in forms. It's weird how Arcosians work. Although I don't think I was in base before. So let's descend. I kind of want to do this the stupid way. Like, let's do this the stupid way. I can't instant transform yet because I don't have the key. But now we're in first form. Which, honestly... oh yeah, I have to go through this to descend even from there. 4, 2, or whatever. It's on par with a fully mastered base form, or minimal form. But first form, Frieza Rays. Max out form mastery and now has 5 there. I mean, this isn't going to beat... This isn't going to beat our friend over there. Honestly, none of my forms are going to beat him unless I go up a couple of stages. Unless I put stats in, but I kind of want to see. You know what? I think that's probably enough messing around with these. These forms aren't going to matter until... they're not going to matter past base Dragon Ball, but they have cool things going on. Oh, I do gain PP in this form. That's basically the reason why I want to be in this form, for the power points. Oh yeah, I forgot about this form. I was expecting to go to final form, but this is third form. And base. Minimal first, second, third, base. We're finally at the basic starting points. Time to put in a couple of points. And there. I put 20 there. Just put like... That's... I mean, that's probably enough to beat Raditz, especially going into base form. Which I will leave untouched for mastery for just a moment. Any other stats or things I want to put up? Key protection 3, key infuse, and key fist 5. Should probably also turn those on. Jump, I'll just max out to have it maxed out. Potential unlock, again, I'm not touching for a little bit. Let's go test this out, shall we? I think... I don't know. I might have boosted myself enough to beat Raditz, but I don't know. Toggle downfall, I think still works on this version. So... 50%. Not going Kaioken yet. Raditz. I boosted myself a little bit farther than I meant to. But like Raditz isn't exactly the toughest customer as far as things go. We fight to protect. King Kai. Learn under King Kai, master of jokes. Oh yeah, I have to die. I forgot this was a thing. If I could just travel to Otherworld without dying, it would be nice. There are actually ways... I was about to say a thing. I guess that this is based mostly as a single-player thing then. Which I guess makes sense. But you can play this with like a different config style. Where you can only come back to life if you get summoned back with Dragon Balls. Which would make this actually impossible. Another comedy disciple. No, I'm here to become stronger. Yay, we learn with King Kai. But now we gotta kill King Kai, which is which actually is a thing. I was gonna say it's totally a thing that happens in the show. Wait, it does. Never mind. King Kai must see your power. Show it to him, and he will give you his fist. Hi, King Kai. You're looking a little different. Like, you at least have walking animations, but you're currently walking into a tree and getting beaten up. Also, I forgot this was a thing. He will either give us 120 TP or Kaioken for free. Why you would ever get Kaioken instead of 120 TP is beyond me, except I already have Kaioken maxed out. So I guess we get the TP. Yeah, we still have to go fight Saiya. Yeah, the Saiya man. Ugh. Hello, Yama. Can I leave? Thank you. We're just rushing things. Like, Saiyan Saga doesn't take too long. I think the Frieza Saga is pretty truncated as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have no problem with this lot. I might have some trouble with this lot, just because they continue to be annoying. Oh yeah, there's a pretty important key technique I just never showcased while we were doing the main series. I almost forgot about this. We're gonna create an explosion. Explosion and shield we didn't showcase at all during the series. I think we showcased more or less everything. I don't remember if we actually showcased a spiral or a laser versus a blast or a wave, but yeah, the difference there isn't too much. There's not anything special if we call it like final explosion or anything like that, right? Phallic explosion? I think should do a thing. I don't remember if it needs a K. Kamehameha. Kamehameha. Oops, that's supposed to be an H. I knew something looked weird. I don't know if that's gonna do the special animation since it's a explosion, but I don't know for sure. We're just gonna do elongate based. This is a very powerful technique. I'm gonna turn effect to yes, which as you can see can boost the damage by 3 times. At the cost of, killing me, but I'll survive. I should survive. So we're gonna be using this thing. Oh, it does have the Kamehameha animations. I didn't know if it would work for explosion. Nappa destroyed a city. Now he's spawned little green things we must defeat. We fight to protect. Or for myself, or to protect. Yamcha's dead. Time to fight Nappa again. Kamehameha explosion. Yeah, I forgot about that. You saw what I boosted. I am not that strong. I probably shouldn't have been able to beat Nappa like that. But I basically one-shot Nappa. Now he's more buff and more nude. We have buff Nappa. He's got 750 health, or 1750. But the problem is, no attacking animations, can't fly like the normal one, no key launches. He's a punching bag. He is a walking punching bag. Sorry, Nappa Buff. You were stronger before. We fight to protect. Now we have to defeat Vegeta. We got the space pod earlier than I thought we did. I thought we got it after beating Vegeta. You know, when it would make more sense. Hello, Vegeta. He acts the same way as the base Vegeta from the storyline, where he doesn't fight until Nappa's dead, though. Kamehameha explosion! I am surviving that really well, actually. Like, that's supposed to do so much more damage to me, but I guess since my willpower is not that high, it's not. Why it's one-shotting everything else, I'm not entirely sure. We fight to protect. But Vegeta goes monkey! Vegeta's gone grade ape. His power has now been raised 3 times greater, or whatever that said. Well, hold on. You stay down there, monkey. Has raised times greater. I thought it looked... Kamehameha explosion! Ow, I'm getting hurt by that one. Yeah, I like that there's new story things. I think that part's cool, where I get to experience more of the story. But basically, I just have bigger punching bags. Which, honestly... You low-class warrior, you haven't seen me for the last time. Fight to protect. And now we go to Namek and start beating up Frieza's soldiers, which it's gonna be unchanged. I think it's gonna be funny to beat up Frieza as a member of his own race, though. We head to Namek. Give me that. Although I already have a copy of it, so it's not that important. Let's go find some land. Eat up to restore key. And we have yet to actually reach a form that requires PP yet, actually. Can I reach the first form that requires PP? I don't know if I can transform up yet. I don't remember. We're gonna test it. Also, I'd never turned up base mastery either. I could just make myself that much stronger now, like that. Which, honestly, I'm going to do before going up to form, because I want to see, can I just, like, one-shot everything? Anyways, with this form. Oh yeah, the Frieza soldiers can't hurt me. Why can't the Frieza soldiers hit me? I'm confused. I'm confused. Did I break things even more than I thought I did? Like, I didn't think I changed that many configs. Have I broken it? Huh? I'm confused. How am I not taking damage? Kiwi! Oh, Kiwi can hurt me. Kiwi actually has a lot of health and hits pretty hard. He does not survive the explosion. I do. I should be dying from that. Why am I surviving my own attack so well? Fight to protect. Midoriya is on your tail. Kill him before he reaches the boy. Save Dende. You know what? We're getting into tough things. We're only surviving because of our attack. Can I transform up? I can. I didn't think I got this yet. I didn't remember. But fifth form, mask on, mask off, turn mask on, because why not? We have a cool new form. It's just considered our super form. We can't go any higher than this just yet. But, I don't think we really need to. So, Midoriya. I now do 100. Opposed to, like, the 90 or whatever. Ooh, I'm actually going to lose here. Hold on. Oh, I don't have any, like... Ow. That kind of hurt. That kind of hurt, Midoriya. Don't make me use don't make me go Kaioken. Which I had wanted to turn into a... Kaioken times 3. Yeah, this isn't supposed to work. There's a reason you're not really supposed to be allowed to use those together. Like, I'm taking 4 damage ticks. Oh my goodness. I've yet to touch stats, and we're already this stupidly strong. Let's just go stupid. Let's go stupid with this, shall we? Kaioken times 20. Yeah, that's so stupid. It's stupid. I love it. I'm taking 11 damage. I'm in Kaioken times 20 super form. That's not supposed to be sustainable. Zarbon, the beautiful Zarbon. Maybe I should have adjusted the Kaioken multipliers. There were so many things I could have changed but didn't, just because I'm changing so much. Like, it already took me so long to decide on the ones I did change. Trying to change up too many more felt like a pretty big task, so I kind of just stopped here. Also, do that. Just max out super form as well. Fight to protect. Zarbon's so hot. Now kill his second form. He transforms into an ugly beast. Who actually has a walking animation. I didn't think he would. Hold on, you can fly? I guess there are characters from this little side add-on that can do all that stuff. Too bad I'm definitely stronger than I'm supposed to be for this point. Like, super form should have... Arcosian should not have super form at this point. I think this is like a movie thing? Or... I know what comes later comes from super, so I'm assuming this is probably just from like one of the movies. Fight to protect. Gildo and Raccoon. As I said, the Ginyu Force is now split up into several fights. Sorry, Gildo. Raccoon. Ow. Can you wait a second? Eat up. I think I would have barely survived that attack without eating the chicken there. But eating the chicken just made sure of it. Also, I'm still not losing PP points. These are supposed to give me some sort of boost, but I'm supposed to use them up, I thought. And the more PP points I have, the stronger I get. I don't remember. Actually, I want to double check and make sure I know exactly how these work. So one moment. Okay, I decided to double check it, and it requires me to be at 100%. That's what it is. Currently, our max is only 55%, but when we get to a high enough level, super form is going to start draining PP at a kind of high rate. Our transformation affects the storage, and apparently our max is 1,000 right now, not 540, because apparently it's 500 per level. So if I just go in and unlock, potential unlock all the way up, and then just get to work, when we hit 100, we can now see PP is going to start falling pretty quickly, 25. But as long as that's going, we have like a 50% boost. Like 11.2, if I go down just 5%. I said if I go down 5%. I guess I can't go down 5%. What the heck? Oh, I can instant transform into... I can instantly go down Kaiokens, but I can't instantly go up Kaiokens. Whoops. Can I please go down? Like, why was that not working? Actually, hold on. This works in base, so I can just showcase this. 45.52. 60. 45.52. So yeah, I get like a 33% boost in this form, in base form, and then I think it's higher in other form. So I don't quite remember. I was literally just looking at the thing. Yeah. This gets a boost. And then our upgraded super form actually has a 50%, or, wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It just benefits. I don't quite know exactly what it does. It's a 15%, I guess. That didn't look like 15%. But as long as we have PP, we're basically getting 15% extra stats. Although I stopped... Oh, there we go. I stopped losing it for a moment there. And, yeah, as long as those numbers are golden, we're still getting it. Anyways, let's actually go back up to super. Although that costs so much key. Now that we're at 100% and actually using the boost, I'm actually just going to keep going. Nude Raccoon. I forgot about this. You are... Once again, I could probably beat you pretty simply even if you did have attacks, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, you actually did a lot of damage to me with that one hit you got in. I didn't even notice that. So we're doing... We're having no problems. Kaioken times 20. I am... Let's be the bull. Let's be the bull in the china shop, shall we? Jason Birder. I am slowly running out of TP, or by slowly I mean very quickly, and I cannot regain it unless I drop down to minimal, or like first form or something. Which makes it kind of difficult to actually keep getting that back. It's not something I can just say, give me all my max PP, please. Although I can just go in and make it so that my forms don't use it. I could do that. Gilginyu. Oh, I'm gonna need to start touching stats in a little bit, I think. Actually, I run out of my PP boost. Ginyu's gone. Goku changed sides. Why has Goku changed sides? This Goku doesn't have animations. You are not scary. I'm doing 666 damage a punch. Do I fight the frog too? I do not fight the frog. Sad. No frog Ginyu to get squashed. But, Frieza. Frieza's next. Although, yeah, we're going on some time. I spent a lot longer just explaining what I did to all this. This is gonna be 3 episodes, I think. We're gonna push toward the end of the, we're gonna push to the end of the, Frieza saga, I think. At least the King Cold stuff, and before ending off today. Oh, I'm not even maxing out my damage output. Key Scythe. I'm not waiting for you to go all the way up. Goodbye, Frieza. Why, you, if only I transformed, this never would have happened. Da, da, da. Bye, Frieza. We fight to protect. A year later, a familiar presence approaches. Could this be Frieza? No, Goku killed him. That is impossible. Super form. Kaioken times 20. I've yet to touch stats, and we're already through the Frieza saga. I put 30 points, or 20 points in every stat, basically. And that's all the problem we run into. Oh my goodness. And you know what? I said I was going to go to the end of King Cold, so why do I have water breathing? I mean, technically King Cold and this are attached to the Android saga, not really the Frieza saga. Technically, I don't really need to do this right now, but I'm still going to. Eat up. I'm gonna need to grab the rest of the food in a moment. I should just grab the big dino meat. I have a whole stack of it just waiting for me. I'm still eating the chicken, though. Anyways, grab you. Let's head over to one of these random deaths. Something was still here to hit me. Whatever hit me did like 1 damage, so it's no big problem, but still. Frieza soldiers, they all get 1 shot. I'm just gonna get, let's just make a basic blast real quick too. Ooh, cast time reduced. I forgot about that. Barrage or just like a little blast? Let's do a really fast, as strong as possible barrage. I don't really care about all that stuff. How much damage does this do? 199. I think that's pretty useful. I could have just killed off all the Frieza soldiers with that. Mecha Frieza and King Cold. Is King Cold the mother or the father? Oh wait, oh, this Frieza is actually strong. I forgot about that. This Frieza is stronger than when you fight his like maxed out form. I mean, I didn't. I just skipped it, but still, kind of scary. Kamehameha explosion. Let this fully charge up. And stand right here. And they just both die. I should have... I mean, I should have died there too if I hadn't have eaten the dino meats, but that's only because I messed around with the barrages for a moment. Also, I didn't get knocked out of form, interestingly enough. I'm still in Super. I'm still in Kaioken. I'm still in Super Kaioken. Why? Okay. Okay, game. I somehow broke you. I mean, somehow broke you. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of this, huh? Anyways, I'm gonna head back into minimal form so I can just gain back PP. But, that's the end of the Frieza saga. We went through all of Dragon Ball, all of the Saiyan saga, and the Frieza saga in just a tiny bit of time. I'm assuming next time we can probably push at least to Boo. Like, if we don't make it to Boo, at least, and beat him, I'm gonna be surprised. And we have barely touched stats. Yeah. Yeah, I am lowballing this entire thing. I have not even done the crazy parts yet. I have not just gone in here and just da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I could, though. I could pop in like 100,000 points almost right now. I just haven't. But Anyways, I guess this is going to be a 3-part mini-series. I wasn't quite sure. I'm going to change the I'm going to change the configs for the PowerPoints, I think. I'm going to make it so that I get just a whole bunch more and I have a higher capacity for them. Although I think just doing transformation does that somewhat. You know what? I was looking at this. We're going to max out transformations at 5 for now. We get a new transformation at 6. Which we're not going to be touching yet. Although if I wanted to, I could just pull it out of my pocket and start... I'm already a bull in a china shop. What's a little bit more carnage? But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. Yeah. I was planning on just making this one really long one, and then this is taking me a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. Plus, it's 1 a.m. And I need to go to bed. Although I still need to edit this a little bit and then upload it so it goes up tomorrow. So yeah, this is going to be a 3-part mini-series. But I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.